The word family means to me lots of people around me that I know that love me, and I show the love back to them. My name's James. I was in care and I realised that there was quite a few holes in my knowledge about my family that I really wanted to find out about.
Lifelong Links is a process for young people in the care system to hopefully re-establish relationships with family members they're estranged from, that were in their life before they were in the care system, or family members that they actually haven't ever met that are in their wider network.
I found out about Lifelong Links through my social worker called Rochelle. She came through for a visit to me at my house. She spoke about have you got anyone that you would like to find? That's including family members or teachers or people that are quite close to you that you want to have a relationship in the future with. And through there I said yes, I've got a brother, I don't know him and I want to find out more about him, I want to go to meet him. The opportunity meant to me that I could find my brother, I could possibly make more links with him and his other family. So it was quite a happy moment for me at that time. When Lifelong Links came to my house, there was a lady called Maria that spoke to me. We had sort of like a general chat about how my life goes, who do I know, and how much about Daniel do I know. Now Daniel's my brother, I only knew a few bits about him. I then said, well, to Maria, why don't you actually go speak to my mum? She knows more about the information than I do.
So I went away from James and thought, how do I find him? So I thought, right, so I'll try Facebook. So I put in the names given, and of course, up came about 200 people with a very similar name. And I thought, I need to narrow this down to an area. So I spoke to his mother, and his mother told me a story how she'd been to visit James's father's parents, and she gave me an idea of where it was, and it was on an estate, and on the estate there was a children's playground, and they lived a few doors up from this children's playground. So I thought, based on the area, I thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to Google map areas that have a playground, which took me almost 4 days, and eventually I then put his name back into the Facebook, and I found the name of the grandparents. I found their address on this one area. I tried to connect to them on a private message on Facebook. Unfortunately, as the weeks went on, I didn't get a response. So what I did is then I went through all their friends, and I searched their friends, and eventually I came up with this young person, and I private messaged them saying who I was, that I worked for Camden, that I would like to speak to him. I believe that he may have a family member that he may know about, and would like to discuss whether this is something he would like to take forwards.
Meeting my brother for the first time was quite worrying. I did worry a little bit at the start. When we called to say that we was both at the station, we was both trying to look for each other, and I instantly recognised him through the way that he looked. He looked quite similar to me. We started talking, we got on really well. We had quite a few similar personalities, ideas. So yeah, we got on really, really well. So in the end, we both really enjoyed it, and now we talk quite a lot over WhatsApp and text messages and social media. Now talking to my brother, I can now find out more information from his family, because they seem to know more information about me than I actually knew about him. So all that information that they knew about me, they could then talk to me and say, oh, I knew where you lived and stuff like that, but they didn't actually know the contact number or anything for me. So through Lifelong Links, they then managed to find all that information out, and now we get on really, really well with each other. So through that, I'm quite happy.
Lifelong Links, the whole concept, the process is such a valuable piece of work. In fact, a piece of work that I feel really privileged to be part of, because I myself grew up in the care system and have a first-hand experience of growing without an identity. You don't know who you are, you don't know who there is in your family, you don't actually know who you look like or what your parents may look like. So the Lifelong Links service is a way of connecting young people with their family members, and that could be family members that they've never met. It could be family members that they remember from their very young age, that they haven't seen for many years. And as I said, it can also be people that were within their network at the time. School teachers, youth workers, a nurse, a doctor. You'd be surprised who young people feel that they really connect with. Knowing that they had that connection when a child, it's the opportunity to be able to re-establish that for them.
Lifelong Links builds relationships with people you love.